Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at the most amazing before and after photos. We all know people can change a lot, but here are some mind-blowing photos of people before and after a crazy event in their lives. The photos are so surprising and will blow your mind, so stay tuned. But first, click the link in the top right corner to check out my second channel, The Crafty. And hey, why not subscribe and hit the bell button too? Coming in at number 10, we have Evan Hill. Having good teeth is something we all want, and today we're used to seeing Hollywood actors with pearly white teeth, but less used to seeing people with bad teeth. Well, one kid named Evan Hill had seriously bad buck teeth. Evan was 12 years old when he had these teeth, but his teeth had been so bad that he couldn't close his mouth since he was 6 years old, and sadly it wasn't long until kids began bullying Evan about his teeth. But this was when him and his mom appeared on a TV news piece about Evan's struggles. Amazingly, thanks to this, his local town decided to raise $12,000 for his new teeth. His family were finally able to pay an orthodontist, and now Evan has a perfect smile. Evan's mother has called their town wonderful and generous, and I have to agree seeing Evan's new pearly whites. Next up is Mohammed Kaleem. Evan Hill had big teeth, but what about having big hands? Well, Mohammed Kaleem had the biggest hands in the world. This Indian kid has a condition that causes his hands to become huge. They were so massive he had super strong arms and upper body strength to support them, but his village believed he was cursed thanks to his large hands. Surgery to decrease his hand size would cost thousands of dollars, but Mohammed's parents only earn a few $100s a year. However, after a little media attention, a doctor came forward and said he would perform the surgery for free. And as you can see, Mohammed's hands are now far smaller than before and will be normal as he grows into an adult. Next up is Mahendra Ahirwar. This boy is unique, but not for a good reason. Mahendra is from a small Indian village, but when he was born, he surprised everyone in it. This is because he has a muscle condition in his neck, which makes his head hang at a 180-degree angle. He was only 13 when his mom decided to reach out to the press. This prompted a woman named Julie Jones from Liverpool, England, to set up a GoFundMe, which raised $12,000 for surgery for Mahendra. He was taken to Delhi, India, where a doctor finally fixed his neck and head after a 10-hour operation. And as you can see from the images, Mahendra is super happy with his new neck. And she says she can't believe how nice the strangers who made this happen are, especially as some of her own friends called her kid cursed. Next up is Ellie Jones. We've already covered somebody with bad teeth, but their story goes beyond teeth. Ellie Jones from Wales had a problem, which was that her jawbone wasn't growing with her. Her jaw stopped growing when she hit 8 years old, and at 20 she realized she had a problem. Soon she was almost unable to speak and was on a totally liquid diet. However, she had surgery to create a jawbone which allows her to speak normally and eat whatever she wants. She then went on to get braces and amazingly got them off just before her prom, which she looked great for. Many people think these before and after images are fake, as they went viral, but once you know the legit story behind them, this makes these images even more mind-blowing. Next up is Ollie Trezise. When Ollie from Wales was born in 2015, he was dubbed the real-life Pinocchio. That is because this kid was born with his brain growing into his nose. This meant his nose was very long and thin and was sticking out of his face. His mom, Amy, thought his life was ruined, and it didn't help when people were being rude to her kid because of his nose. But luckily, the amazing Birmingham Children's Hospital was able to fix Ollie's nose. After a long operation, Ollie's brain was put back into place, and they also fixed it so it wouldn't grow back into his nose. His nose doesn't look totally normal right now, but it is a big improvement. And the good news is his nose will get more and more regular as time goes on. This kid is only 2 years old right now, so he has a way to go. And not only did they save his nose, but his life, as his nose could have jabbed into his brain if this wasn't fixed soon enough. Coming up next is Jim Wolfe. Life as a veteran can be hard, as many become homeless after leaving the services. This was the case for one man named Jim Wolfe. He was a homeless veteran who was later arrested for trespassing at a Burger King. This was when a stylist named Rob Bliss heard about Jim's story and saw how he was being treated despite being a veteran. Rob wanted to change Jim's life, so he took him to his salon and gave him a full makeover. This included a haircut, a beard shave, and a fresh new suit. Jim went from being homeless to looking like a character from Mad Men, and what's more, Rob recorded the entire thing, allowing us to see Jim's epic transformation. Jim now says Rob has changed his life, as it makes it way easier getting a job with his brand new look. Next up is Weight Loss Wife. According to a top college study, 60% of all women and 40% of all people want to lose weight. But it can sometimes be hard for us to get motivated, throw away the junk food, and get on the treadmill. But one thing that can be super motivational is seeing before and after photos of people who have put in the work. One woman was addicted to cheeseburgers and would eat more than 10 a day. And during this time, she got married in a size 30 dress. However, after 12 months of hard work, dieting, and shedding 24 stone, she was able to get her dream body. She can now fit into into a size 0 dress. And to visualize her progress, she tried on her size 30 wedding dress, and as you can see, you can now fit 2 of her in that dress. Next up is 50 Cent. Take a look at this man. Who do you think it is? You may be surprised to hear that this sickly looking thin guy is actually rapper 50 Cent. 50 Cent is known for being huge and muscular, but this isn't how he appears here. But don't worry, 50's not sick, and no, this is not a photoshopped image. This is actually a photo 50 himself uploaded to his own Instagram. The reason why he looked this way was because he was starring in a movie called All Things Fall Apart. In the movie, he plays a very ill man, and as a result, he had to experience a dramatic weight loss for the role. Next up, we have Josh Sundquist. This man is a true inspiration to us all. When he was around 20, he had a disease which made him lose his left leg. However, he went up against all odds and became an Olympic skier. Skiing is a lot about your legs, so this was impressive on its own, but he also went on to show his body before and after his training. He worked so hard and did amazingly well in his skiing races. And he's now a motivational speaker, and I think we can all see why. Despite everything being against him, he powered through and did what many people think is impossible. Sure, his Olympic medals may show this, but his epic before and after photos he took do too. Coming up next is Chris Pratt. This is another celebrity who's gone through an insane transformation, and of course has viral before and after photos. Sometimes actors have to push their bodies to the limits to get super fit for a movie role, but this was particularly challenging for Chris Pratt when he had to play a Navy SEAL in the 2012 movie Zero Dark 30. Just a year before this, he was playing a fat guy to be funnier in Guardians of the Galaxy, but he knew he had to slim down for the new movie role, and slim down he did. He shed about 8 stone for the role, while at the same time getting super buff with a six-pack and abs. Not only that, Chris also documented his journey from fat to thin on his own Instagram with amazing before and after photos. Check out the poll in the top right corner to vote for the most amazing before and after photos. And guys, be sure to check out my brand new channel, The Crafty. There's going to be a video popping up on screen right now for it, so check it out and subscribe. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.